Hello everybody, how is it going? So today we're playing more Lucci, and first off we're up against a king. I kind of wish king was doing better in this format. I think he's just a bit too slow. I think the deck is really cool, but I also just think king is very cool. But yeah, a bit unfortunate that he doesn't. I don't feel like he has a place yet in the meta, but I hope soon he will. Regardless, his turn 1, he plays a Searcher Queen, grabs a page 1, and we just drop an Annie's Lobby on our turn 1, go in second. We get a Tempest Kick out of life. Yeah, we're not going to use the trigger. The Queen is fine. He's going to drop Onigashima and just pass it over. We have 4 Dawn. Not a ton to do, but we'll probably play down this Khalifa just to get some more cards in our trash and just cycle our hand a bit. We have an Unwanted Stage. We don't need to, so yeah, we'll probably just end up getting rid of that. It's not like the absolute worst to have in hand, but I mean, at this point we kind of want to find our Luccis, our Rebecca's, Sabo, all the good stuff. So we'll play the Khalifa, cycle out the stage, and we might want to keep this Brook just because we don't have a great play for next turn. But we could, yeah, I mean, we could trash it, but then we bank on finding a better play. So yeah, no, we end up keeping it, which I think I agree with. I mean, we already have a -3 on board with our leader effect plus our stage. And so yeah, if he plays like a 4-drop here, we'll be able to KO that, which sounds decent. We don't really have any other way to reduce stuff, so I mean, yeah, we're just kind of banking on that happening. We could obviously top deck something, but yeah, because right now we should only have, how much? We have 2, 4, we should only have like 4 cards in trash, I believe. So unless we like over counter here by a lot, which I don't even think we could do. We can't really set up the trash very well, but we find a Sabo, which is absolutely perfect, never punished, so we are able to just play Sabo this turn, which sounds a lot better than doing nothing, I guess. I mean, I guess like at least we would have been able to like Brook pop the 1-cost Queen. I was gonna say, yeah, I don't have I only have 4 in trash. Yeah, so it's probably just gonna end up being Sabo, which is nice because we'll get another 4 cards in trash, and the next turn we'll have 10 for the Tempest Kick. He'll probably end up using this Queen here just to free block, and then I guess we'll get a swing with Khalifa in, which is not terrible. We could also use Who's Who to pop this Queen, because it does pop at 3 cost, but that's a 2k counter plus another card out of our hand for a 5k body is not the best. So I think Sabo is a reasonable play. He does end up countering out of that, so now I don't even need to swing with my Khalifa because there'd just be no point. He'd just take the free block. Yeah, I'm definitely considering playing the Who's Who, but now we end up going with the Sabo. We find a Kaku and a Khalifa. At this point in the game, we don't really need, definitely can trash the Brook. We probably could get rid of the Kaku as well, just because we're going to have Jack next turn, and we have Moria for the following turn. So yeah, alternatively we could just play Moria next turn, but usually we want to play Moria when we have access to using Tempest Kick as well. So we're probably just going to play Jack next turn, and yeah, just KO something. Sounds like a plan. He's gonna use the Searcher, the one Event Searcher, grabs a OP08 King. I wish I hovered over that because I'm not sure which one that is. He swings 5, I free block. He's gonna swing 6 at the Sabo with his Queen, and then we'll be sad because we have to counter out of that with a 2k. And then King is a 7-drop 8k rush. I think I do end up countering out of this, which does feel a little bit bad, but here we are, right? We're just gonna have to live with that. Our whole hand is just 2Ks. We got rid of our Brook. Maybe we should have held it in hand for counter, but I kind of wanted to keep my other cards, so yeah, we do end up saving the Sabo, which might be a bit of an overcommit, but we have kind of a good amount of plays for the next at least 2 turns, which will hopefully find us more better plays throughout those next turns, so I guess it's okay to keep this Sabo alive. We are on exactly 8 Dawn. I was definitely thinking about Gecko. We might end up doing it. I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't remember how I play it. Okay, yeah, no, we're going with Tempest Kick plus the plus Jack, which I like. We'll get rid of the 8k attacker. Sounds good. And he did tap his queen, so we are able to kind of swing 5 freely here, which is nice. Don't have to worry about getting free blocked. We'll use stage, reduce king. We're just going to use jack before we swing. I guess it doesn't super matter, but yeah, we end up finding a Kaku, which is pretty good. We'll just get rid of the Lucci. The reason I trashed Lucci over Spandine, I said Spandam, is just because Spandine does have counter, so we can kind of get him out of our hand. And we are going to swing with our Sabo because, I don't know, why not? He doesn't have much pressure on us right now, only has the queen and his leader, so yeah, we're definitely down to take at least 1 life here, maybe 2. And it looks like he is going to heal us. Also, Jack just randomly getting a +4 cost is really nice against these kind of tempo top ends that he plays with the Lin. So our Jack is like an 11 cost, so he's pretty much very hard to deal with. So instead, he is going to put Sabo in our life, which works out perfectly because we swung with him, so we definitely got some value. And we do get to use Spandine as a 1k counter, which is great. Again, just setting up our graveyard. He does hit into another Tempest Kick out of life. We're obviously still not going to use it. It's much better in our hand than it is killing a 1-cost queen. Speaking of, he's going to play another one, grab another page 1. I'll have to see which one that is. There's like 3 page 1s now, I think, after OP08. So yeah. And he's kind of in his leader loop, where every turn he'll kind of get to play a top end, or make some plays and then use leader effect to draw 1, which is very strong. We are able to KO this Lin, I think, pretty easily, because we should have, we have Helmet Bow, we have a Tempest Kick in hand, so we can already bring it down to a 6 cost with our leader plus stage, and then this will make it a 3 cost, and then Helmet Bow should be able to clean it up with the Lucci off of Gecko. We also did find a second Gecko, which is great. Our top end is going to be putting in work here. I doubt we'll be able to set up both the Lin and the queen to get KO'd, because right now, yeah, Lin will be a 1 cost after the Helmet Bow, and I mean, even if we attack with leader, it'll only bring queen down to a 4 cost, so not really doing much there. I guess would have a Sabo even been good there? Because we'd be able to Tempest Kick, leader plus stage, so that'd bring Lin down to a 3 cost, and then yeah, Sabo could have KO'd queen and the Lin. So I guess yeah, Sabo would have been pretty good here. I don't think I'm playing him in this current list, but I haven't really messed with this list. I kind of just like found the topping list from OP08 and I was like, alright, let me try it. So this is kind of just, most of the games recently have just been all from the 1 session of me playing this deck. Also, we do get to see the page 1. Looks like he plays out an ulti, so the reverse of that ulti. Is he doing the reverse? Is he going page 1 ulti, page 1? Is he gaming? I'm curious, if does ulti specify play a... No, okay, so yeah, she can play a 5 cost page 1. He's got the loop. Now this one plays the other ulti from hand, and you build an entire board in 1 turn. That's really funny, actually. I don't think I've ever... Obviously, I played against it, but I must not have been paying enough attention. Or I just don't remember. But he's just going to swing 5. We don't really want to take a 5k. Especially with how wide his board is right now. So I doubt we'll be able to KO many things next turn. We might be able to clean up maybe 1 to 2 things, depending if we use the Jack on our field as, either his effect or an attack. So yeah. But our board is looking great. We definitely kind of want to get this Helmet Bow off of our field, which is not that hard because we can just play Moria over the Helmet Bow and it's all good. We're just going to swing 5, reduce page 1 by 1. And he does drop a 2k. He had the ulti. That might have been what he drew off of leader effect. Because if not, he could have went page 1 ulti, and then that would have been funny. But we're going to use stage to reduce probably the page 1 we already reduced, I imagine. If we have another Helmet Bow, we can put this page 1 down to a 2 cost, and then play Moria, sack off the Helmet Bow, and then bring out Lucci Helmet Bow again, and then we should be able to KO 2 of them, and my opponent just scoops. Alright, my bad, I was just thinking, but yeah, we were in a very strong spot there. The Moria would have cleared another 2 bodies, and we still had 3 life, so I think we were pretty secured there. Next up, we're against a red-purple Law. I find Soap Sheep early, which is pretty solid in this matchup. I don't have an early Lucci though, which is, you know, not the best, but it's okay. He does just immediately swing 8, which sucks because we can assume that he is on Blocker Law. So we'll probably end up getting 2 cards ripped, but I don't even think I could have countered that 8 if I wanted to. I only have 2 1Ks in hand right now. So there is kind of an argument to use this Tempest Kick early because of just finding more cards. But we're already on 6 cards in trash, so we might be okay with holding it a little bit. We are going to swing at the Spandam because, I don't know, we'll just play Any's Lobby when we feel like the turn seems decent for it. I feel like not taking the second swing there feels kind of bad. So, yeah, but he also does just take both those life, so I guess decent value. We should probably use one of our counters here and not just take this 5k. Yeah, okay, we end up using Kaku. We're going to keep the Brook. Brook shouldn't be too hard to set up with our current hand and still having stage and stuff. In fact, we can set him up this turn if we want to by just using stage plus leader effect. Does that work? No, because Missile Sunday is a 5 cost, so that would not work. We'd need to jump through hoops. We need to use like Soap Sheep or something. So I guess, yeah, maybe trashing that instead of the Kaku would have been better. Obviously, we can use this Who's Who if we really want to. I don't think it's the best, but yeah. Oh, well, even if we kept the Kaku, I guess we wouldn't really have been able to stage plus Kaku because we're only on 6 Dawn. Yeah, no, that's my bad. So I guess we're alright. We can get the stage down now and then just like swing with the Spandam. That could be a thing. We can't Tempest Kick because we only have 9 in hand, or 9 in trash. Unless it works like it puts itself in trash and then minuses 3. I've heard that it works like that, but I'm not completely sure and I didn't want to risk it, so yeah, I didn't end up doing it. We're just going to go 6 with the Spandam. I imagine this will probably get a 2k. Yep. And then we'll just play down Any's Lobby and just pass it over. Not clearing that Missile Sunday does feel pretty bad, honestly, but, you know, we'll have to cope. We should be able to set up a decent play next turn if we had a Lucci. I feel like we'd have a good play. But right now we currently don't. And what we're moving into our 8 Dawn turn, so I guess as long as we have a Lucci in trash, I really need to see my trash. There we go. Yeah, it didn't look like we had one there, so we're not in the best spot here, honestly, which is unfortunate. I don't think we have kind of Helmeppo or Lucci in trash, so we're not looking the best, and our opponent is doing a lot of things right now. Gets down the Kid, and then cheats out the Zoro. Plays Reijus, doing a whole lot. Not good. We top deck a Rebecca, which, I mean, is fine. It is definitely a card. But yeah, playing this matchup without Lucci's is not easy. We're probably just going to swing 6 at either Zoro or Missile Sunday. And we'll reduce... We can only pop 1 this turn, so I guess, yeah, we'll go after the Kid, because it's the only thing that does something on the board currently. Seems fine. He is going to drop another 2k. Why is Black Maria a 2k? Someone explain to me, because I don't get it. We're going to drop down Jack, and then draw 1, discard 1. We're going to get rid of the Kaido and keep the Geckos, because Kaido is very good against top end, but Law really doesn't play top end, maybe outside of an ace, but even now I don't think that's very common. I think you're pretty much just playing everything low to the ground because you just have so many strong cards. Okay, so we do have a Helmeppo and a Lucci now, so next turn we can begin using our Morias. This turn, like just the straight 8 Dawn turn, isn't always the best with Moria. I guess it would have been alright. Did we have that Lucci before? I swear we didn't, but maybe we did. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're just gonna do our best to defend and not go super minus. Yeah, I mean, we have no counter left, so if he has any rush cards, they're kind of just going through. He is gonna go after the Jack with I assume 2 Gordons. He'll be able to play a 4-drop here, and then just bottom deck my Jack, and cheat out some stuff. Plays down a Reiju. It's gonna use leader effect. Bottom the Jack. What's he gonna play? Is this the point where he had 3 Reijus? Yeah. Yeah, this is brutal. This is definitely brutal. We top deck a Jack. Not really what we're looking for, but oh well. Is what it is. I don't really think I need to use the Tempest Kick here, but I just think I'm just trying to find counter, honestly. Like, I have none. It's very bad. We can clear like 2 bodies guaranteed, but yeah, he'll just defend whatever I swing out with leader, and I'll have to deal with 4 attacks next turn. Potentially more than that because Kid Killer exists, so yeah. I definitely spend some time thinking here. I don't even know why. Like, this turn isn't that hard. I just, yeah, 1 Dawn leader, attack for 6, use the effect, reduce one of the Reijus. It's all 5k bodies. It's not like there's anything bigger than that right now. So my decisions don't super matter, I guess, with what I'm popping. Yeah, I think I just couldn't decide what I wanted to use, because I can just stage, reduce the Reiju, and then use, the Gecko. I'm not sure why I soap sheeped. Like, I think it was definitely better to Tempest Kick one of the Reijus and then just stage reduce the other one, because then the Tempest Kick replaces itself with hopefully something that has counters. So that's definitely a misplay. We definitely want to have as much counter as we can get. So yeah, but we do go Rebecca into Spandine into Lucci. That's the play. Always fun to resolve that. Just feels good. Played 4 characters off of your 8, or just 4 characters in 1 turn. Kind of crazy, but here we go. Dropping a Kid Killer. Bottom decks my Rebecca. Drops another Kid Killer. We have no blockers. We have 1/2k in hand. Yeah, it's not the best. If we had maybe, I'm gonna see if we had just like a 1k here, because if Tempest Kick, I actually used it and it was a 1k, does it make any difference? So I take that one. So I guess I could have countered out of that first one, and then we'd probably counter out of this one, and then I'd have to take this one, which ends up being a 1k, and I do end up scooping up, but it'd be another 7, 7, 8, and then yeah, I don't think that Tempest Kick being any amount of counter super matters there, because he just had 2 Kid Killers. So yeah, that game was just was kind of just a long moment, because I got hit by like 2 Reijus. I didn't see a Lucci early to kind of deal with stuff. Yeah, it was definitely rough. But I think that is just gonna happen sometimes. I definitely could have played it better though. Like, I should have used that Tempest Kick instead of the Soap Sheep. I think there was another play that was like a little bit sus. So can't put it all on just getting lawed. But yeah, we're actually up against a red purple Uta, which is very interesting. I wasn't sure if they got any cards in OP08, so I ended up just playing it out because I was curious. I would have played it regardless, but I wanted to see what cards this deck got. So far, I mean, yeah, it just plays a Bueno Festa. It's just gonna ramp and stuff. We're not even gonna bother popping the Buena Festa. How do you say his name? Buena Festa? Fiesta? I don't know. Whatever. We don't pop it because, I mean, it's a 0k. Like, who cares? Let's just get down a body, I guess. He's gonna go 7. We're just gonna take that. Only 4 in trash right now. We're on 7 Dawn. No Jack. Jack would only be like okay here. He'd just be like a big body that we could, cycle and pop the Fiesta. But yeah, we're gonna play Spandam. Getting the Tempest Kick in hand sounds good. I guess Lucci is okay. We can use Lucci to pop the Queen here with Helmeppo. So I guess we'll do that. We'll play down the Helmeppo and then just Lucci, shuffle back some stuff. I think it's fine either way to just grab the Tempest Kick and let Lucci go to grave. But yeah, I guess what else were we doing this turn? I guess we just end up playing Rebecca and adding something back instead of playing Helmeppo Lucci. But honestly, having Helmeppo is kind of just low-key an attacker. 3k bodies don't really feel the worst to just put 2 Dawn on, honestly. It is an amount of pressure, we take that. Our board is looking decent. Our opponent has not really played very much outside of the Queen, so we did just immediately answer the queen. He's gonna swing 8 at my my Kaku, bring it down to 4k, and yeah, I'm not dropping 2Ks and a 1k, even if I had them, because I don't have them right now. He's gonna play the new Guild Tesoro. I think this is, it says STO5. Oh wait, no, he's OP06. Wait, that Tesoro is OP06? I didn't even know that. I guess so few people are just playing the purple film engine. I just haven't seen it. But yeah, it just adds back 2K counters, which is quite strong, and he himself has a 1K counter, so good card. Like, it is a good card. We're just gonna hit him with a bunch of 6Ks. We're gonna bring down the Guild Tesoro by 1. We're gonna play Moria, do Moria things. It looks like this is just gonna be a value Moria, which is fine because I have 2 more. So yeah, Spandam will grab the Tempest Kick. We'll add back a 2K, and we'll just pass. Yeah, we just ended up we plussed off of playing an 8-drop, and we also established a blocker. Like, man, Moria's kind of good. He's kind of good. We're gonna counter the 5K swing. We're probably gonna defend that in some way. We end up just blocking with Rebecca, and we do get 10-drop Shanks. But I mean, like, Moria still just trades up with this Shanks. Card is just too good. It's too good. And I do think we can pop it this turn, because we can bring it down by 3, 4. We can bring it down by 6. So maybe not, unless I have like a Suru, then I guess I can get it to a 2 cost and then Lucci it with Moria, but I don't remember how I ended up playing this turn. We're just gonna go 6 at the Guild Tesoro. He's gonna let it go. He only has 4 in hand, so yeah. We're just gonna figure out what we have in here. We don't have a Suru. We're gonna play Tempest Kick to try to find something. Grab a Lucci off of that. I think I was just reading Spandam to see if I could play Lucci from hand. I don't think you can. I'm 99% sure you cannot. So I guess it's Moria just into more characters. Yep, we'll go 6. Bring Shanks down to a 6 cost. Not that I really think we're popping him this turn. I don't even think we have a Lucci in trash. We have a Brook. Yeah, what are we going for here? I'm curious. We're gonna play the 8-drop, I think. I mean, like, what else would we be playing here? Yep, we're gonna bring back Rebecca and Spandam. So just another kind of value thing. We end up putting a Lucci in the trash. And now I can just add something back. I don't think I have enough. Do I have enough CPs for Spandian? I don't think I end up having enough, which is a misplay. Oh no, I do. Cool. I thought there was definitely a game I played at some point where I didn't have enough, and I was just like, oh, I'm dumb. But doing this does let us put back Helmeppo into the trash, which is good. I think even if we had him there, we'd only be able to put Shanks to a 3 cost. But I guess we could have not used the Dawn to swing and then use Soap Sheep. So probably wanted him in trash for that turn. But I mean, we would have spent a lot of cards on getting rid of the Shanks. But hey, we just have a little blocker that can just deal with a 12k swing. I'm surprised he didn't play Kaido first, but I guess this does let him get rid of both my Luccis, so fair. Yeah, we're definitely just gonna ignore his top end, just go 9 at life, and he will take that. Now I'm just thinking, can I set anything up here? We could just like go for life and see what happens, but we probably just are just gonna, it's gonna be something revolving around Rebecca. Finding Jack is pretty good, because what, we might be able to pop this Kaido. He's already at a 6 cost. We use leader effect, put him at a 5 cost. Oh, we just Moria again, duh. We have Helmeppo back. So yeah, we'll just Lucci Helmeppo. And yeah, we'll end up KOing at least the Kaido. We don't have a chump blocker to deal with the Shanks, but if we need to take 2 life this turn, we'll just take 2 life. And we'll be chill that we have 2 9Ks and a 6K. And we'll probably be able to go for a game next turn unless he plays like 2-3 blockers. We're going to defend the 5K, because why would we take that ever? He's going to go 2 Dawn on Shanks and swing at Gecko. It's definitely worth defending this, because he only has 5 Dawn left. So we're expecting a queen. So we're going to save that. And we'll probably be able to go for game. He's tapped out. So if he has any events, you can't use them. And it should be pretty easy to go for game. We'll swing with Helmeppo or Spandine if we have to, just kind of depending. I think we probably can also just pop this this queen with a Lucci if we want to. So we're going to swing 6 with leader and reduce queen by 1. He's going to drop 2 1Ks, so yeah, this should just be game. We are going to pop the queen using Soap Sheep and then just Lucci. We have enough big swings here that spending a little bit of Dawn like this is fine. We'll just shuffle back whatever, pop the queen, then we'll just go 9, 9, 10, and yeah, it ends up being game. He only has 3 1Ks in hand, would have got another 1K off of life. But yeah, those are the games. I've been having actually a lot of fun playing this deck. I never played really any Sakazuki, or I played a little bit of Moria, and I've always found Moria kind of fun, but Lucci has been the most fun black deck, I think, for me. So yeah, I'm excited to play him in a little bit, a couple weeks, I think, and then we'll have OP07. So yeah, excited for that. And anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.